Ann Dale in Calgary, Alberta, claims that the move to her new location now gives her the largest independent quilt shop in Canada. Could that possibly be true? There's only one way to find out. I'm Tricia Sherman. Please join me in a tour of my sewing room on the Great Canadian Shop Hop. Oh my goodness, look at all this room.
Hey Tricia, how are you?
Oh, good to see you.
I'm so glad you're here.
This is huge. You were right, it is the biggest quilt shop in Canada?
I think so. All my research says it is. I'm hoping.
How many square feet do you have?
We're over 8,000, which is almost triple what we were for the last 5 years.
You've had quite a move.
Yeah, we just got here the end of last year. And we're still not quite finished because it's a big project. It's huge. And when we got here, dirty box, big dirty box. It used to be a boy store full of grimy parts and stuff. It was pretty messy. We came in, it was dirty concrete floor, dirty blue-gray walls. Our lovely white ceiling was black, and the fans, they're white. They were black when we moved in. It was not pretty here. We had to rebuild the front porch. We had to rebuild walls in the back because I think when they moved out, they took some fun kicking and pushing, and there was footprints some places feet never go.
I love the floor that you put in.
Oh, this is fabulous, and it's strong and durable, and it's lovely. I think it was a nice option. We've put lights in here so that you can come in and pick your fabric and not have to worry about taking it outside and it's different, or getting it home and it doesn't match. You can come in and match your thread.
So it's not just regular light bulbs?
No, it's as close to sunlight as we could get.
That's perfect.
It was fabulous. My husband did, again, research, helped me out, figured out what we should put in here. It's also high efficiency. So, because they're on, 12 hours a day, we like to keep the bill down. That would be great because it's a big place to light. We've got some fabulous new collections. We try to keep them right at the front door so that you know they're new when you get here.
These are the new Robert Kaufman fabrics.
Yeah, it's a fabulous line. We've got linens and lace. It's gorgeous. And we've got bundles cutting. We've got all sorts of things. It just got here just before you came. It was fabulous. Huge boxes.
Oh, excellent.
And we've got so many more to see. I've got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, good. I love that.
Come on over.
Oh, look at this corner. Is this for when you finish a long day and you're exhausted?
I don't think I want to nap in the window where the world can see me. When I start to snore and drool, it wouldn't be good.
You wouldn't want to do that on these gorgeous quilts, too.
No, these are some samples. Most of the things actually on the bed are for sale.
Teddy bear, too?
Well, he's just a prop.
Oh,
but I'll sell him to you cheap.
Okay, all right. I love this store.
Yeah, we've got some beautiful things that were made and samples we don't use anymore. Things my mom and I used to make and sell things. That was our career before here. She can't stop.
Perfect.
So she makes things and sells them. So I have some nice things from her. In the winter, we get to have the fireplace on.
Oh, is this a working fireplace?
Yeah, it's lovely, and it puts out some heat, and it's got some glow. It's electric, but it feels real.
And your flannel section. Nice. I like touching flannels.
Oh, flannel's fabulous. When you're in Canada, you need flannel. It's an important thing.
Yes, definitely so.
I keep hearing that the vendors are going to stop making flannel. It doesn't sell well. Apparently, they've never been to Canada.
Oh, well, we've got to change that.
We've got some fun stuff. We've got your average, plaid-looking woolly stuff, and we've got some lovely florals. We got some nasty stuff down there.
Oh, that's not flannel.
They'd make some fabulous pajamas.
All right. Ah, your black and white section.
Yeah, I think black is a far more important color than cream or beige ever was. I pride myself on having as many blacks or more than I have creams and whites. I think colors look fabulous against black, and it's actually my favorite color when asked. I love black. I think it makes lots of other colors pop.
I love using black with batiks.
That's why it's stuck onto the end of the batik section.
Well, and since we're in batiks.
Smart women. We've got lots of things. We've got some batiks, we've got some color walls. This is a fabulous new print from Kaufman, and it's on a weave. We lead on now into the color wall, and it's got its own little room, because it's not really a wall, it's a color room.
All right, let's go to the color room. Oh, and look at these, more Kaufman.
Absolutely, it's fusions, it's fabulous. It blends with so many different things. We love it, and the customers love it.
I can see that.
Makes all of us happy.
And it fits in this, oh, except for your beiges.
Yeah, sorry. There's my
You do
one
have
shelf
beiges.
of beige and my one shelf of white. Just to keep those people happy too, because some people cream's their favorite color.
And you don't want to turn anybody away. You don't want them to think they can't get their fabrics.
Anyone can quilt here. We let them in the door. I love green. You know, they say it's God's neutral.
Oh, I like that.
Did you know that?
I hadn't heard that before.
Yeah, people say, I don't know about green, and when they've got a floral quilt, I always let them know that it was God's neutral. Lots of color. This is a happy room. And then our next one's seasonal.
Great Christmas fabrics. This is your seasonal room.
This is the seasons. We have to have it all year long. It takes time to make a quilt. You need to have the Christmas fabric when you're ready to quilt for Christmas.
Yes, 2 Christmases beforehand.
Yeah, then you're right on time.
Yes, exactly.
And Halloween we've got this. We keep the seasons here all year long, but when we get closer to the season, then we take it back to the front of the store.
I need a map in your store.
You're getting a guided tour, it's okay. This room is our landscape room or building department. We've got great fabrics for windows. I believe in a previous segment, you had Susan and Daphne from Patchwork Studios.
Yes, they're beautiful windows that they do.
I'm addicted to making those windows, so I'm always on the lookout for a good fabric to go in my windows. We've got all the great outdoors, and we have fabric from different places. We've got the Florida Everglades, we've got bears and moose for gentleman windows, we've got birds and flowers and fish ponds. I love them. You can have a much better view than the one you paid for. This room's our fun room. We've got all the fun little things you might want that don't really fit somewhere else.
Yeah, I like fun.
We have a lot of music fabric. It's very popular. We have some animal prints and some African prints, just stuff that doesn't really fit in any of the other rooms. We've got also a secret little passion of mine. We've got all these crazy little tea towels, old-fashioned tea towels. I don't do dishes, but I love tea towels. I don't know how else to describe this space except that it's just full of fun.
And this is your vintage retro room.
Retro and vintage. We have Civil War type fabrics and a lot of 30s and 40s. I love them. There's just something about them. They're charming. Some people have seen them all before, but they're new to me.
And this room is occupied.
This is my mom. This is Elaine.
Hello, Elaine.
Hi, Trish.
What's it like working with your daughter?
Oh, sometimes it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's a lot of hard work.
I wouldn't be anywhere without my mom.
You two worked together before you had a shop?
Yeah, for 20 years, my mom and I had conjoined businesses. We worked together. We went on the craft show circuit. We made and sold things for the last 20 years.
And you're still talking to each other?
I'm afraid so.
I think that's wonderful. That's great that you can work together and do this. You're obviously here working in the store. Do you come in very often?
Yeah, about 9 days a week.
That's a lot. That's such a demanding boss.
I know. My mom's my full-time employee. She's in charge of shipping and receiving and keeping everybody happy. It's a big job.
And you're not going to fire her?
Only if she ticks me off.
Some days I wish.
Oh, this looks like it's a beautiful room coming up.
It's my Asian room. It's kind of a pride and joy thing for me. I'm hoping, one of the better collections in Canada. I love the Asian prints. I love the designers, I love the colors, and for me, it's as dramatic as that black that we started with.
They are so popular nowadays, though, too.
They
Asian
are.
fabrics. Yeah.
We've got some wonderful designers who are putting together fabulous collections. And my heart pounds when a fabric rep comes by with a new Asian collection. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
What a great little kids area.
It's a nice little place for them to be. We put the kids right in the middle of the children's fabric.
So this is the daycare room.
Yes. The kids know where the toys are. They get to come in here, and we've sneakily put the children's fabric at their eye level. And it's good for us, it's good for them. The moms know where they are, and I have it on good authority. We have good toys.
And this is where the future quilters hang out.
We want them to love fabric. We want them to be able to touch it and look at it and pick some out.
You're giving them a great start, Anne.
I love the kids when they come in and they say, I gotta have this.
I bet you do. Do you offer children's classes as well?
Oh, I think classes are really important. Our beginner quilters, they need all the help they can get. And they get help like on QN TV. They get that. They get to see people all the time, but it's not the same as coming in and doing it yourself and being shown and having someone to ask questions of. And
the social part too. That's always a big part in quilting.
I know for sure that friendships are forged in the classroom.
What sort of classes do you have?
Oh gosh, we have the beginners class that runs at least a couple times a month. We start that quite often. We've got some advanced classes. This is Stack and Whack class where the girls make the kaleidoscope blocks. The ladies today are almost finished. I think that the whole education thing, whether it's high school or quilting, it's important. It keeps us young and healthy in our brains.
So what's that noise in the background over there? What's that all about?
Oh, that's our long arm quilting area. We also quilt for people who don't find that as entertaining as they do making tops. We're a full service store. We have everything you possibly need here. We've got all the fabric, all the thread. We have sewing machines, but if you don't want to quilt it, we also long arm quilt.
And now I am no expert, but I think your claim about being the largest independent quilt store is pretty close to being the truth.
I'm doing my best. You know what they say?
Are.
Go big or go home.
And I'm not going to go home on this one. I don't think you are either, right?
I know, and here we are, right where we started.
Right back with the Kaufmans.
Back at the beginning and with the Kaufmans.
Thank you very much. But this is a very busy day for you. Not only are you allowing us to film in your shop, you're actually doing a merchant mall.
I am not. My lovely staff are. But there's a beautiful quilt show just up the road at what is called Heritage Park. It's a turn-of-the-century village, and it's beautiful. They've covered the park in quilts.
We will go and take a look at that, and we'll see you in your booth.
Yeah, it might be time for me to head to work.
For the past 12 years, Heritage Park in Calgary has been putting on a quilt show. This is a wonderful heritage park. There's a downtown section where the quilts are going to be hanging from the windows and the balconies. There's a beautiful old train that's coming up in just a second. We're going to get to have a ride on the train and see the park firsthand. We're also going to go to the Merchant Mall, so get out your wallets. Merchant malls are lots of fun. I got a train to catch. We're back where we started with Ann Dale of My Sewing Room. And I'm exhausted.
It was a big day, hey?
A really big day, and my feet are so sore, and my arms are sore because I'm carrying this gift basket that you've given me. It's full.
Well, we've included that beautiful Fusions line that we were seeing earlier today. We've included some of our favorite Canadian designers, and of course, Kathy
Excellent.
gave us a nice assortment of hers. And we've included Dream Cotton and Dream Wool, our favorite batting.
Oh, it's wonderful batting.
I love it. The customers love it. We love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm so glad you came.
Now,
I'll say
viewers
it
are going to
again.
want to see your shop. If they can't come to Calgary, they can go to your website.
It's mysewingroom.ca.
That's easy.
Easy.
And it's a wonderful website. It's so different. I really like your website.
Yeah, thanks. It's me.
It is you. So don't forget to go to mysewingroom.ca, right?
Right.
Right. And to enter for the gift basket, make sure you log on to the greatcanadianshop.com and enter for the draw. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.